Back at it for a Monday. Thanks for being a part of the fun from the Beach Bunker. It's the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. Hope you had a great weekend and didn't blow away. It was trampoline relocation weekend. Oh my God, power outages, trees blown down. It was a nasty one. I hope everything is okay where you are as we get another week underway. Let's get going. Not only a disaster as far as the wind is concerned, a bit of a disaster at the box office for Joaquin Phoenix's new project with Lady Gaga, the new Joker movie. Apparently not all that good, although it did take number one at the box office. We'll talk a bit about that this morning. Also, we'll take you to the World Testicle Cooking Competition. Yes, so your Monday is not complete until not chili competition, not barbecue competition like Porky Jr.'s used to. This is the World Testicle Cooking Competition. I don't know if I want to be a judge in that one. Also, some sad news. Madonna's brother passed away over the weekend. We're going to introduce you to a woman from Texas who has spent over $1,000 on pumpkins. But you know what? She spent $1,000 on pumpkins, and the views that she is getting now on TikTok and Instagram, it doesn't matter. Money's no object when it comes to internet fame, and you're about to see why. Also, the new drink for 2025 is called Protein Diet Coke. If you like floats, ice cream floats, you might actually like this. I'm hedging my bets on this. I'm kind of on the fence. We'll take a look at it, and maybe we might even taste it. Protein Diet Coke. Also, this is making the rounds this morning, and boy, if you've got kids in school, you're going to want to stick around for this. Teachers are revealing the very disturbing realities about students in 2024. The disturbing realities are so shocking. These teachers say parents need to start paying attention to what the teachers are saying. And, of course, they're not saying it to the parents directly. They're saying it indirectly and creating some amazing online content for us to enjoy instead of taking it up individually with the parents. But we've got it for you this morning. And, boy, some shocking video out of Las Vegas. Everyone is safe. Everyone is gambling now. Everyone's enjoying themselves in Las Vegas. But a Frontier Airlines flight had to make an emergency landing over the weekend, and one of the engines caught fire. And, of course, it made for some amazing video. And we have the conversation actually from the control tower, and that makes it even more dramatic and interesting. But again, the headline here is everybody's okay. Everybody's safe. It's a Frontier Airlines plane. They fly to Bismarck, so it's not a Canadian jet. It is they're a discount carrier, and everybody's okay. That's the headline here, but it's still pretty dramatic. Let's take a look outside. We got the countdown to Thanksgiving on, and I am pleased to report that we don't have anything as cold as we had last week. Remember, -5 last week? We are not going to see overnight lows dip that low at all this week. Actually, the coldest morning we're going to get is going into Thanksgiving weekend at -2. So that's the start of the good news. Your weather and road update is brought to you by westmanshuttle.com. Your first-class ride from Brandon to Winnipeg is on westmanshuttle.com. Call 204-730-2333. We're in for a gorgeous week and a really nice Thanksgiving. Today, sunny 19. Tomorrow, sunny 22. Wednesday, sunny and 26. That is like 15 degrees above normal for this time of year. Shorts and sandals, shorts and sandals. Yeah, it might be Thanksgiving coming up, but shorts and sandals are still the order of the day. And right through till next week, temperatures in the upper teens and still lots of sunshine. So we have got some beautiful weather on the menu to go along with your turkey and meatballs this weekend. So that's our first little bit of good news. And it's not all that frosty. We're starting out at +1. At the airport, it's +2. And we will see some sunshine. Already seeing it on the Trans-Canada East Eli, that 10 South camera is solar powered, so that should be powering up momentarily, but we're already seeing some sunshine, which is fantastic. Now, there's another hurricane brewing in the Gulf Coast. I think it's Hurricane Milton, and it may be headed towards Louisiana and North Texas, the northern coast of Texas, and so they're watching this one closely. This after Hurricane Helena did some serious damage in the Carolinas, and it could be one of the biggest hurricanes to hit the southeastern United States since Hurricane Katrina. So we're keeping an eye on that too this morning as we get you going into your Monday. Welcome to your Monday. Hope you had a good weekend. Notice my jersey today, my Vikings jersey. Yeah! Woo! What a start. Unbeaten, baby. Unbeaten, baby. For the Minnesota Vikings. Who's laughing now? Although it was really close in the second half of the game, we never show up. We just pound them into the ground in the first half. And then the second half, we just hold our breath. Want to start by saying a special thank you to the crew at Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express. Boy, did we have a fun Saturday. Even though it was really windy, I was worried about that. Worried about the wind, especially when you open those bay doors. It did get like its own little hurricane in there, but we had an awesome time. I had a great time. It was great visiting with the staff, sun seekers. We had lurkers that were a little shy about coming on the show. That always happens. But we also had a great group of people who wanted to come on the show and did a great job. You know who you are. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for bringing food for the food bank. I really appreciate it. I know Maurice does too, and we gave away a lot of those $20 gas cards, Shell gas cards, and checked a lot of tires and gave people a lot of peace of mind for getting into the winter season. Now, we're still a couple weeks away from winter driving season. Make no mistake. It's not around the corner. But those people that showed up on Saturday got some peace of mind. We got some food together for the food bank. And again, thank you so much for being part of the show. Oftentimes when I do shows like that where it's not our normal morning show, which there's a lot of preparation and the topical stuff to get people going on their day is a huge part of the content. When you're on location for 2 hours, you often think to yourself, what am I going to do for 2 hours? And it was so awesome that we had so many people show up to tell stories and lies and goof around. It was a lot of fun. It was really, really good, and I can't wait for the next one. We're going to be live streaming from Skydancer Casino on Saturday, November the 2nd from 4 till 6 for the Hunter Hayes concert from the ticket pickup party, and so I have got to find a way. I think I got to get some tequila going there. They are shy. I don't know. They weren't shy at a car dealership, but yet at a casino where the booze is flowing and people are having fun. They're so shy. No. Literally, it's like a force field for my table that I have set up in the lobby there. It's like people are like, oh, microphones. I'm like, Wait a second. I thought we were in this world of me. Come on, come. No. I'll do this because I can control this. That was a bad shot. That was no good. I'll take another one. But if all of a sudden there's a microphone, people go running. They go running in the other direction. Okay, Tosh, good to see you. Saw Tosh whip through the old service bay there. Give me a big wave and a big smiley face. It was good to see you. Hey, Road Reverend, nice to have you on the show Saturday. Good to have a chat with you. Good to see you. MJ2, Zumba Bernice stopped by. Thanks, Zumba Bernice. Janine Fleury-Urbanovich is here to say hello on Facebook. Good morning to everybody, all our lurkers on Facebook, YouTube, X, TikTok, and, of course, the mothership, Twitch. We'll move everything over to Twitch for hour 2 of the show, by the way. Quentin is here on Twitch this morning. Jody's here on Facebook. Donna Tim below. Hi, Donna. Nice to see you on Facebook this morning, and nice to see Stephen on TikTok, along with Alicia and Derpy once again. Derpy, it's good to see you again. Hope you had a nice weekend. KDD 4380 is here on Twitch. Good morning. Nick is here too. Thanks for stopping by. Nick, that was fantastic. Along with our friend Cindy. There's Trev, +3 in Shiloh. Our weather report from Trev Webb, +3 in Shiloh. It's going to be a nice week. It's going to be a great week. Did I say good morning to you, Derek? Good morning, Derek, Cindy, Trev, Jason too. Hey, Jay. Good morning. Nice to see you on Saturday as well. Good morning to Damien and Audrey. Did you get up early for the game? Everyone was asking me about that. It wasn't really that early. I'm normally up around 7, 8 o'clock anyway. However, thanks to my son, I caught the game because he's up and he's like, so is the game on? Is the game on? I'm like, the game? And he's like, yeah, they're in London, right? I'm like, oh, yeah. I was just like, barely had a coffee in me. Thank God he mentioned it, because that has happened to me before, where I'll get up and they're playing overseas, and I'll be, I wonder what time the Vikings game is on today. Is it noon or 3? Usually it's like noon or 3:30. Noon or 3:30. It's over. How the hell is it over? Crap, they're in London. So I'm very happy that I got to see it. Polar Bear, good to see you, pal. Nice to see you. Yes, welcome aboard. Welcome. Yes, and Nick was there too. Talking. We were wedding planning, and Courtney was there too, in chat, of course. Mama J's getting into the GT already, so I'm going to circle back to that, MJ. We'll just do a few more good mornings, and then we'll get into yesterday's good thing. Zumba Bernice, that was my GT. Michelle is here on Facebook this morning. Good morning, Michelle. It's good to see you. Hope you had a nice weekend. Also, special good morning to our friend John. Hey, John on TikTok, and Pat Pringle. Good to see you. Hope you had a nice weekend, along with Don Mazzol. Hope you had a nice weekend, too, Don. It didn't get blown away. There were some power outages across the area. Thanks again to our friends at Manitoba Hydro, who did a stellar job making sure that things are running smoothly. I often get asked, do you really like doing this stuff? Do you really like doing the live stream? And I really do. I love it. The one part that I don't like, though, the one part that stresses me out always, is getting set up. I'm not technically inclined. And even Trev is like, holy crap, there's a lot of stuff to put together for this show. And I'm like, well, you got to take the studio out of the beach bunker and onto a remote location, so you got to hook up a lot of wires, cords, UBC to UCB, the HV jack into the XYZ jack, and it's a miracle every time we get that live stream running, honestly. I'm the Tim the Toolman Taylor of electronics, and so secretly I'm so joyous inside when those remote live streams start, because I'm like, holy shit, I can't believe I put this together. I can't believe it's working. I'm so excited. And to add stress to the situation, all that wind, and it was nasty. I'm thinking, you know what's going to happen is the wind is going to blow us off. There's going to be power outages, and then the internet's going to go up. None of that happened. We had and we didn't even have that much bandwidth, and we made it. It was just a great day, just an awesome day. Can you tell it was a great day? It was awesome. So I had lots of GTs. I think I've kind of gone into the GTs, haven't I? I'm sorry. Let's get into it then. So much good stuff going on. So much good stuff going on. I hope you had a great weekend and the wind didn't blow you away. Hey, Darcy Crossman on TikTok. Hello, buddy. It's time for yesterday's good thing. If you're joining us for the first time, maybe on TikTok, we had so many people on TikTok on Saturday afternoon. Wow, huge audience, record audience on TikTok, actually. So there'll be some people, we're seeing a lot of crowd joining us again, going in saying, hey, what's going on with this guy? Well, we like to start the day with a little bit of positivity. So what'd you have going on? That was awesome. Was it something big, something small? Your team won? You caught a big fish? Maybe you caught an elk? Is it elk hunting season yet? Didn't think your buddy Ty knew that, hey? Well, I was eavesdropping on another person's conversation. I do not know anything about hunting. I know that steaks taste good. Where is your Vikings hat? I gotta get it. I'll get it for the second segment. I'll have my Vikings hat. We'll do the Vikings dance. Oh, yes, Jay, it was good chatting with you too, pal. Yeah, I really appreciate the support. That's awesome. That was a lot of fun. MJ's GT. Did I have to circle back here? MJ's GT potato harvest is finished on Friday, and I won the potato pot. What? I had the closest guess to when the last potato would come off the truck, and she won $38. Yeah! Woo! You should have started with that. So I won the lottery. What? So I won the lottery. The potato lottery. What? I'm all ears. I'm all eyes. Okay, enough dad jokes. Zumba Bernice, that was my GT. It was nice seeing you as always and meeting other sun seekers. Yeah, it was really great. It was. Thanks for dropping by. And we heard that Bernice is getting set for world travels, and we get to go along. So I'm excited about that. It was great, Bernice, and thank you so much again. It was awesome. Michelle is here to say good morning on Facebook. Ryan, too, on Twitch. And Mavis in Mendoza. Derek's GT. He was in the kitchen, too. He made a lazy man's pierogi, where you take lasagna noodles and use those on the bottom, then mashed potatoes, another layer of noodles, then cottage cheese, bacon, onions. Oh, my God, I'm getting hungry. And then another layer of noodles, then potatoes, noodles, then topped with cheddar cheese and baked. Okay, I need a picture of that. Speaking of pierogies, you saw my pierogi bucket that I'm going to put out for Halloween? Look at I saw Greg on the weekend, and look what he gave me. Oh, the Tim bucket, the Tim Hortons. So now I'll have a little Tim's bucket for my pierogies. Yes, you can get these, and they fill them with Timbits, like 31 Timbits for $10.99, if you can find them. This is the hottest Halloween item in the world right now. This Timbits bucket, and I've got one. I've got a Tim bucket, and it glows in the dark. And when you come trick-or-treating, I'll have pierogies in it. Maybe I'll have different varieties. Maybe I'll have prune pierogies. Maybe I'll have meat pierogies. No, that's too expensive. But Anyway, go get your Halloween garb at Tim Hortons while supplies last. Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba with 10 area locations to serve you. I got to put that behind me on the Beach Bunker shelf. They also have ghost mugs available for you to purchase. And they've also got glow-in-the-dark tumblers at Tim Hortons. You've always got time for Tim's and the best deal on breakfast. $3 breakfast sandwich with the purchase of any hot or cold beverage. Again, they do it up best in Brandon, Virton, Neepawa, Dauphin, and Moosomin. And our friends at Leon's Furniture Superstore, Victoria Avenue West in Brandon, sponsors of the Tyler Glenn Show, where they've got employee pricing on for a limited time. I think it's till the 16th, so another 10 days for you to pay what they pay at Leon's Furniture Superstore. Need a new bed, some new appliances. Maybe you were watching the football game over the weekend. And you thought, this is not a good TV. I need a new one. Then guess what? You get the employee discount at Leon's right now. Go to leons.ca or 3635 Victoria Avenue in Brandon. And speaking of cheese, cheddar cheese baked with the onions and the bacon. Oh, God, that reminds me of those pizza buns at Kuiper's Family Bakery. You think, well, what's so special about a pizza bun? Until you've had one. Until you've had the sausage roll. Until you have had the delectable treats in Manitoba's favorite bakery, Kuiper's Family Bakery. You want a quick lunch idea, you whip into Kuiper's Family Bakery and you get yourself one of those pizza buns, and I guarantee it, you will not be disappointed. Big chunks of pepperoni on there. Oh, yeah. 100% Canadian cheddar cheese baked into those pizza buns. They are out of this world. One of the many delights that I love at Kuiper's Family Bakery, again, from hot dogs and hamburger buns to rye bread and fluffy dinner rolls. Oh, you could get those for Thanksgiving. Good for turkey sandwiches after, too. Kuiper's Family Bakery. Get all your baked goods there for your Thanksgiving goodies, your Thanksgiving goodness. 1411 First Street, just north of the First and Richmond corner beside Tasties. Jason's GT from Facebook, he says, finally got to meet you in person and popped on the stream for 3 minutes. That was fantastic. We set a record for most guests. That was, I think, our fourth or fifth on-location live stream. And thanks to you and you guys showing up, and we just had such a blast. We had so many people on the stream. It was a new record. Co-hosts, record number of co-hosts. Can't wait to do that again. Hooking up the stuff, I'm not a fan. But once it gets hooked up and it's working, it's so much fun to talk to everybody, share stories and lies. Molly is here this morning. Hi, Molly. GT went to a haunted house on Friday. Then set up the Halloween stuff. And she found some booze. Then she celebrated that she decorated for Halloween and tied one on. Yeah! Yesterday's good thing brought to you by Tylenol and Pepto-Bismol, especially in the case of Molly, who had a little bit of Halloween fun on the weekend. The bad part of that is if you've bought your Halloween candies already, you buy all these Halloween candies and they're ready, they're in the pantry, I can see them, they're ready to go, and then you crack open a couple of drinks. It's like, you know what I think? I'm going to tell you something right now. I said I was not going to eat the Halloween candies, but I'm a little hungry, and I deserve it. I'm a good guy or a good girl, and I would like a Twizzler and some Kit Kat bars. Ugh. And then the next day you wake up, you're like, damn it, I was not supposed to eat those. It's the downside of buying your Halloween candy early. Hey, Ken Elliott and Roy and John and Lori. Good morning, David Andrews on TikTok. Nick says he's got so much GT. Oh, my gosh. He was on the live stream. He got laundry done. He's making videos. He was getting ice cream. Oh, my gosh. Busy guy. It was Kahlua. It was... Blame it on the Kahlua. Oh, Derek sent a picture of his lazy pierogi concoction. Oh, please. Yes, please. Let's see it. Let's see this lazy pierogi concoction. Oh, boy. This is before the meltage. Before the meltage, you got some cheese and some butter on top of there. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Woo. Yes, doing the dairy producers good. No, we're supporting you. We're supporting you, dairy producers, with 15 pounds of cheese, 10 pounds of butter. Very good. Ryan's GT, he is currently 4-1 in the fantasy pool. And Quinton's GT, oh boy, it was a garage organizing weekend. Good job, pal. And got the boat out of the driveway. Getting ready for, dare we say it, the colder weather. I don't think you should put the boat away. Oh, and Tasha celebrating her daughter's 12th birthday on Friday. Very nice. Thanks for sharing a picture of that. Yeah, I'm thinking, you know what? You're going to be able to boat right up until Christmas. I'm thinking we're going to have a little Christmas boating. That's a little hopeful. A little crazy. Yellow Jacket had a wonderful time at Crooks Creek and went some friends at Stonewall. Got out of the pool just before the power went out. You were swimming in the pool this weekend? That is fantastic. Michelle made chicken soup. Oh, delicious. And then some Northern Lights last night. How cool is that? Bet you got some great shots there, too. KDD got to the cottage, packed up for the final close-up. Oh, that's always so sad. Got home, deep cleaned the barbecue. Oh, boy. I have a hack for deep cleaning the barbecue. Your shop vac. That's all I do. Grills come out. You know, you got all that junk and crap. You just shop vac it. It's lickety-split. Done. It is done. Oh, no. Nick is having a bacon emergency. Ladies and gentlemen, please, is there a number to call? You know how in a regular emergency you call 911? Do we call 111, 111, 111, 111? Hello, what is your emergency? I'm out of bacon. How do I get bacon? Nick is out of bacon. And Tasha not only celebrated a birthday, but they got a new kitchen faucet. Yeah! Woo! New kitchen faucet. Oh, God, we got lots of good stuff going on. Oh, there's Greg. I hope you saw me showing off my bucket. My fancy new Timbits bucket. This my fancy Timbits bucket. Molly. Oh, Molly had fun. That's good. You got to blow off some steam. And as long as you're not driving, that's what I always say. Tie one on, tie several on. Just don't get behind the wheel. Ryan says GT got installed a new door lock on our storm door. What an enhancement. Very good. Very nice. Wow, we've got lots of good things. I am so glad you guys had a great weekend. Lindy is here. We've got Tasha here. Yellow Jacket is here. Molly is here. Greg is here. We are all here. We are all getting set for another week of fun and adventure. This is the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life, and you are starting your week off in the right spot because we got coffee and conversation coming up. It is a Monday, and we're going to the beach. Let's do it. Our first beach break of the morning. Let's do it. We're going to go to Italy today. Derek's inspired us with his pasta, so let's go. Let's go beach break in Italy this morning, and we'll be back with more in just a second. More food, fun places, and mayhem. Here we go.
Wake up, rise and shine. It's a Monday, feeling fine. Ooh, yeah. Sun is up, sky so blue. Let's tackle this, me and you. Good morning, good morning. We're sun seekers, yeah, we're coming. Let's go. Good morning, good morning. We got fitness, yeah, we're running. New week, new chance. Move your feet, start to dance. Move it. Feel the beat, feel the light. Together we can reach new heights. Good morning, good morning. We're sun seekers, yeah, we're coming. Let's go. Good morning, good morning. We got fitness, yeah, we're running. Oh, the day's just begun. Let's have some fun. Chase the sun. Oh yeah, oh yeah. With every step, rise above. Life's a game, let's show our love. Good morning, good morning. We're sun seekers, yeah, we're coming. Let's go. Good morning, good morning. We got fitness, yeah, we're running. Wait, what, oh yeah. Wait, what, oh, the day's just begun. Let's have some fun. Chase the sun. Oh yeah, oh yeah. With every step, rise above. Life's a game. Let's show our love. Good morning, good morning. We're sun seekers, yeah, we're coming.
Good morning, Sun Seekers.
Good morning.
Matteo Marina de Patti. This is near Sicily, Italy. where it is just after lunchtime. That is a live shot for your Monday morning. Thank you for being part of the show of food, fun places, the mayhem of life, and lots of wind causing mayhem over the weekend. Your weather and road update is brought to you by westmanshuttle.com. Your first class ride from Brandon to Winnipeg is on westmanshuttle.com. Call 204-730-2333. The watches, the warnings, they're all gone, but Cindy has a good question. Anyone suffer any damage from the strong winds locally? Thankfully, nothing got damaged here. Cindy is north of Riding Mountain National Park. I think there were a lot of power lines down, obviously a lot of power outages. Manitoba Hydro working feverishly to get everything back working, although there still is some people without power this morning. Hopefully there is no damage where you are. Do let us know. If you got some pictures, feel free to send. I did not get any sent to me. I didn't have a whole lot in my news feed either, other than some occasional power outages that I came across. So I'm thinking that even though we had 100 kilometer an hour winds, we ended up doing okay. Twice in 1 week, though, is a little much, don't you think? Like, that wind was friggin' nuts, man. Shingles, maybe check the shingle. I saw some neighbors up on the roof last night checking to make sure that all their shingles are where they need to be. Before the weather turns cold, that might be a good idea. And I mean, if you're missing your trampoline, chances are just check the neighbor's yard. It's probably where it is. We're at 1 degree. It's 2 degrees at the airport, and we're expecting sunshine today. High of 19 degrees. Gorgeous lead up to Thanksgiving long weekend. 22 in the sun for Tuesday. Wednesday, sunny and 26. It's a beach bunker perfect Thanksgiving forecast. Literally perfect. Even into the weekend, it's cooling off a little bit as we get the turkey going, but you're going to have the oven going anyway. You're going to be cooking. You're going to be getting turkey and stuffing, potatoes, and all your veggies ready. Everything's going to be cooking, and that means the kitchen's going to be hot. So a little bit cooler is not bad, and we're going to be in the mid-teens, mid to upper teens in the sunshine for Thanksgiving long weekend. So real nice stuff on its way. Our normal for this time of year should be 13 degrees, and it won't be long before we do the time change. And the time change meaning we're going to be falling back. Molly, it'd be 60s. We're going to be in the 60s for our Canadian Thanksgiving, which is tremendous. Really, we should be in the upper 40s, lower 50s. We're going to be in the lower to mid 60s. So that's really good for us. Not too bad at all. Let's see who's frosty across the continent. Who is in the blue? Who's got the blues? Oh, we came close. Saskatchewan's pretty frosty this morning. Idaho's getting a little bit of frost. A little bit of frost in Wyoming, Colorado. Northern Ontario's got some frost this morning. And yeah, it is. There's no getting away from it. We are going to get some frost this week, probably Friday into Saturday -2, but no -5. I think we'll take it. Yeah, you're absolutely right. 1 degree Celsius, I believe, is 32. I think 0 is 32 Fahrenheit. Show that frosty birthday cake. The frosty birthday cake? Oh, okay. Did you make this cake, Tasha? Happy birthday to you. 12 years. Did you make that or did you buy it? If you made it, that is a really good job. If you bought it, oh man, is that Oreo cookie? Is it Oreo cookie cake? Oh, I love Oreo cookie. Oh boy. Good stuff. Good stuff. Dana's here. Hi, Dana. And it sounds like Dana's got a head cold. Yeah, last week we had quite a few Sunseekers that were sick. It's time to help Dana out with your cold remedies. I say, Dana, you know what? If you're going to be home from work, you crack open a head of garlic and you just enjoy it. You crunch down on it and you chase the garlic with some shots of rye whiskey. And you know what? It'll be gone. It'll be completely gone. Oh, Polar Bear ate my piece. Okay, well, I would listen. Polar Bear is a loyal viewer, listener to the show. I would love to share with no one else than Polar Bear. I hope you enjoyed it. Looks really good. Yeah, who was making chicken noodle soup? Was it Michelle? Michelle's got to send some chicken noodle soup over to your place, Dana. She made some chicken noodle soup. If you can take your carcass, your sick and tired bones over to the freezer and grab what you think is chicken and throw it in the slow cooker, dump some water, then go get a nap. Come back. Oh, yeah. If you have a little bit more energy, cut up an onion, maybe some celery, dump a couple carrots in there. Ooh, chicken soup. But trust me on the garlic. And it's going to be a couple of days for you to get rid of that garlic breath. But I'll tell you, it not only repels your friends, it repels the germs. And the whiskey is a lot of fun to have, too. Today is National Bathtub Day. So, Dana, that's another thing you could do for your cold. Have the garlic. Have just one shot of whiskey. You don't want to be, I'm thinking, be careful around your tub. I'm thinking Whitney Houston, so you just got to be, don't drink the whole bottle of whiskey. Go for a nappy nap in the tub. Don't want to be doing that. But it is Tub Day today. Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make bath time lots of fun. Rubber ducky, you're the one for me. I don't have a ducky. I don't have a rubber ducky. But asking this morning, so because it is National Tub Day, are you a tub person or a shower person? I ask this because I think that tubs are kind of gross. We have lived in this home, the Beach Bunker headquarters, for 14 years. In this home, we have one tub. I have used that tub a total of 2 times. I don't think I've to have a bath, maybe twice. And I think both times it had to do with surgery of some kind. I find tubs gross. I'm a bit of a germaphobe. I'm using hand sanitizer all the time. That's why, when you're hanging out with me, it smells like I've been drinking, even though I might not have been. Maybe I have been, maybe I haven't been, but I always smell like I've been drinking because I like the hand sanitizer because I'm a germaphobe. So tub or shower, I feel like you're sitting in filth. The filth is off you, but then you're sitting in your filth. You know what I mean? But it's okay. If you like the bath, let's talk about it. Let's do it. Dana is up for a bubble bath. In fact, she says right now she's running the bath as she's watching this show. Oh, my. Oh, she's putting candles out. I can... Dana, you're putting... She's putting candles out as she's watching the show. Okay, do what you have to get rid of your cold, Dana. You just do what you have to do. We're gonna. Oh my, she's sliding into the. Hey, you know what? I'll look like this. I'll continue to do the show this way. I won't. I'll be a gentleman, and I will. You just go ahead. You do what you need to do, Dana, to take care of business and get rid of this cold. And the candles are a nice touch. Molly likes the shower. Cindy says, you're peeking. What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So what do you like? The shower or that? Derek says, I like to soap in Epsom salts. Who knew? This rock and roll guitar legend out there pounding it. Iron Maiden, Metallica. Giving her on the weekends. Lighting it on fire with that guitar. And the heaviest of heavy metals comes home to Epsom salts. I think I'm going to soak in some Epsom salts. Good for you, Derek. Good for you. Yeah. Yellow Jackets also want a vote for the shower. Shower versus tub. Tub versus shower. Ryan says, it splashes filth all over us. Oh, the filth. This escalated quickly, says Dana. It always does, Dana. It always does. We have another tub lover. Mary says, I'm a tub lover and you can't tell me no different. Okay, Mary. Like to soak. Jackie, also a hot bath is the only way to soothe the old joints. Especially when you're arthritis, especially when I got my arthritis flares up and I like to sit in the tub, sitting in the tub. Cindy also likes the tub when it's freezing cold outside. Likes to get in a hot tub. Cheryl's one for the shower. MJ says, beach bunkers after dark with the tubs. It's a tub show. Bring your rubber duckies. Tara says, 100% shower. If I bath, I have to shower after. I'm sorry, if I bath, I have to shower after the bath. Yeah, I kind of find it gross. I don't know if I'd go that far, but yeah, I certainly understand where you're coming from. Nancy likes tubs. Michelle likes a good soak in a hot tub, especially in the wintertime. I think that's along the lines of Cindy. Like to conquer the cold by easing into the bubbles, easing into those bubble baths. Zumba Bernice says, bath for relaxing, showers for cleansing, and shampoo. Pools aren't much different, says Molly, although they do have chemicals in them, unless you put chemicals in your tub. That's why, I don't dislike chlorine when you go swimming. I know a lot of people are like, this pool sucks. I smell chlorine. I'm one of the few people that's like keeping my mouth shut as we're swimming. I'm like, don't you think this is terrible, Tyler? You can't even see. Yeah, my eyes are watering and my nostrils are kind of burning with the chlorine, but I got to tell you, I'm a germaphobe. To me, it means that the germs are being killed, and these kids who are peeing in the pool, and don't tell me they're not, they're peeing in the pool. They've been in there for 4 hours playing, and none of them are coming out. Come on. No one can hold it for 4 hours. So that smell of chlorine is just like, oh, okay. So maybe I need chlorine in my tub? Is that what you're saying? Maybe some chlorine in the bathtub. Derek says, took a lesson from Fraser back in the day. With the Epsom salts, it makes the back feel great. So that's why I have Epsom salts in my bathroom. I've seen them. I've seen a bag of them. I didn't know what we're supposed to do with them. I know you're not supposed to eat them like regular salt. Okay, Derek. All right. Keeping an open mind. Maybe the next time I have a bath, I will put so many Epsom salts in there, I will float. Well, I guess that's true because the Epsom salts, when I went for my float over on Victoria Avenue, yeah, it soothes the skin. It was really nice on the skin. So it sounds like you need time. Dawn says, love a good soak in the tub in the evening, also in the winter. So maybe tubs are a winter thing and showers are more of the summer thing. KDD says, 2 different purposes for me, shower in the morning and an odd bath at night. So we've got shower in the morning, bath at night. You got a shower in the summertime, bath in the wintertime. Twyla likes a shower. Jody does both. Lindy likes the shower. Michelle says shower. I can't soak in my own filth and classify that as clean. Sounds like Michelle is a germaphobe, kind of like your friend Tyler. Another person who has a shower right after their bath. Wow, I don't feel so crazy. Like I'm the only one that's soaking in the filth. Michelle says tub. Holly says shower. She even got rid of her tub. She says, I got rid of my tub a couple of years ago. Janine says, I love the shower, but also love to soak in a hot tub. Again, something that you can put chemicals in. And people should be getting out of the hot tub to go pee now and again, right? What about pooping in the pools? Oh, I was at a hotel recently and that happened. I was so upset. Sorry, pool's closed. Why? A kid dropped an O. Henry bar in the pool. So what? It's chocolate. No. A kid dropped an O. Henry bar in the pool. Wink, wink, nudge. Ah, crikeys. Means I can't go swimming. They got to shock the pool again. Who's pooping? Come on. Don't be pooping in the pool. Oh, Michelle was telling us in her GT about the Northern Lights she saw last night. Check this out. She just hit up the mailbag with some of her pictures. Beautiful. Oh, that showed up great. So if they're showing up this nice in your pictures, I can only imagine what they look like in person. Beautiful. The greens, the purples, the reds, the northern lights. Beautiful. Or smoke the Epsom salts. Oh, good Lord. Zumba Bernice says people sit at pool bars and also don't leave for 4 hours. Okay, yeah, that's the pool bar exemption rule. That is it. That's the exemption rule. Also, there's chemical in the pool, and because you're drinking alcohol, I know how the body works. Your body's getting rid of alcohol, and alcohol is a cleaner. You're peeing out your alcohol, so that does not count. You get an exemption. You know what I'm saying? It's booze in, booze out, and I mean you're basically a walking sanitizer machine, peeing hand sanitizer. It is what it is. It's science. I don't make this stuff up. Actually, I do. But shit happens. Michelle says show up best on a camera. Couldn't see the red without it. Oh, wow, that is cool. Thanks for sharing, Michelle. That is awesome. So anyway, go for a soak in the tub if you like a tub, and maybe go for a soak and then have a shower after if that's your jam, because today is National Tub Day. At Epp Law Office, if you're buying or selling a home, please remember Epp Law Office to help you with all the transactional stuff, all the paperwork, all the boring stuff. You're excited because you're going to get those keys. And the exciting part is dreaming about what you're going to do with all those different rooms, maybe some of the renovations you're going to do. Your head is in the clouds, but you need somebody with their feet on the ground to make sure that all those T's are crossed and I's are dotted. And that's why good lawyer is important, and they don't get any better than Andrea and the crew at Epp Law Office. Whether it be real estate, whether it be wills, whether it be corporate law, business law, see them at 642 18th Street, Unit A, across from the RBC on 18th Street. And speaking of experts, when it comes to fixing your car, as far as your car's body is concerned, scratches, dents, maybe you've got some hail damage that you suffered through the summertime, take it to our friends at Auto Fashion, because Auto Fashion will make it like it never even happened. And maybe you've made an investment in something like a sports car or a sport utility that you really want to make sure you can hang on to for many, many years to come. You might want to get something called ceramic coating, and these people do it the best. Cars are coming from all over. Saskatchewan, they're SGI accredited for hail claims, MPI accredited too, but the cars are coming from all over, including a lot of Porsches, Corvettes, things like that out of Winnipeg, to get them all coated so that they're protected, right? And they can do your vehicle too. And of course, detailing and a whole lot more. Go to autofashion.ca or visit them at 255 17th Street North behind Lee's Buffet next to the car wash. And finally, coming up on Thursday, our friend Rob and his crew got Huey Lewis and the News music set to hit the stage at the WMCA. Hip to Be Square will perform on the 10th. That is this Thursday. I wanted to put that on your radar because they do all of Huey Lewis and the News' big hits. Fun Thursday night out. And you go out on a Thursday night, and then even if you're a little bit, sore in the head on Friday, it's a long weekend. How cool is that? Tickets are $46.50. Doors open at 7 o'clock, and I believe the show is at 8 o'clock. $46.50 includes your taxes and service charges. Call the WMCA box office at 728-9510 or visit the WMCA online. You can also search out Hip to Be Square on social media and find Rob and the crew. And as we look forward to their concert Thursday, again, at Westman Centennial Auditorium, celebrating 55 years as an amazing concert venue in our community. Should be fun to go back in time. Hip to be square. Hip, hip, so hip a hip, hip to be square. This got a lot of attention on the weekend. Quick thoughts on this before we move on. 7-Up, just in time for the holidays, will be introducing the new Shirley Temple 7-Up. It is the most famous non-alcoholic beverage in the world. If you're at a bar, you're maybe the DD, maybe you're underage, and everybody else is living it up and having a drink, and you're saying to yourself, I want to have a drink too. What can I have? I'll have a Shirley Temple. Shirley Temple 7-Up Zero Sugar, pomegranate and cherry soda. Initially, I thought this was cranberry. I thought, oh, this will be good. This is urinary tract infection cure pop. But that's not it. No. Pomegranate and cherry soda. People are excited about this. The irony of this is when I saw it, I'm thinking, this will taste good with vodka. You're having this Shirley Temple. It's supposed to be a good non-booze booze. Good morning, Angela on Facebook. It's good to see you. So be on the lookout for that, okay? Because this is huge. And, you know, as we get closer to the end of the year, one of the things that I'm really interested in is, did you try a soda pop this year that was new that you really liked? Was there something that got reintroduced? I mean, Co-op Gold brought their soda pops back this year. They're super popular, kind of in the same vein as Pick-a-Pop. I don't wander too far away from my Dr. Pepper Zero, but I have to tell you that the Co-op, I usually buy the last case of Dr. Pepper Zero at Co-op at my Heritage Co-op on Richmond all the time. I'm the one that's getting the last case. And on occasion, I'll go to get some pop and it won't be there. Then I have to get a replacement. And I was pleasantly surprised. I took a risk on the Pepsi Zero Cherry. And I have to say, I think I'm going to mix it up a little bit. I forgot how good cherry Coke is. And it's not cherry Coke. It is Pepsi Zero Cherry. Really, really good. So if it's been a while since you've had a Pepsi Zero Cherry, you might want to give it a try. I loved it as a nice replacement for my Dr. Pepper Zero. Derek says, Mexican Coke Classic, the only way to go. My parents are big on that. They winter in Texas, and they say there's something in the sugar, I think. It's cane sugar that they use in those Cokes. And even when they're at home, they go to those, I don't know what to call them, but ethnic stores. They're the Spanish stores. So they get all the ethnic foods from around the world. And if you go to those stores, they sometimes will sell the Mexican Coke Classic in the bottles. And it is really good. Dana says she misses vanilla Coke, but that you can make at home. Just use half a teaspoon of vanilla, half a teaspoon, which is not a lot. Put it in the bottom of a glass, and then just take your regular Coke and then pour it slowly like you're pouring a beer so that all the fizz doesn't come out of it. And I make homemade vanilla Coke sometimes, and it turns out pretty good. KDD says Pepsi Zero Peach wasn't too bad, but also another one that misses vanilla Coke Zero. Or Derek says locally, you can buy Mexican Coke on 9th across from Superstore. Okay, yeah, I can get some jalapenos, some Mexican jalapenos at that store. Very, very good. Oh, and yeah, that's true, Dana. Dana says you can do it at the movie theater too. Put vanilla in the Coke. I love those machines that give you like 1,000 different flavors. Oh my God. Twitch had one of those in San Francisco in their cafeteria for all their staff. It's like one giant soda machine with like 10 million combinations. You step up to a machine like that and I felt like an idiot. You just go, oh my God, I want to try this. Oh my God. And then there's people behind you waiting to get their soda pop. And here's the big Ukrainian sitting there going, I don't know what to choose. There's just too many choices. I could have Dr. Pepper Vanilla Cherry Zero with peach. My brain, there's so many soda combinations. Do you remember the days before SodaStream? And then when SodaStream first came out, and people were like, oh my God, you can make soda at home with the SodaStream? I want them to come out with one of those machines. Like the movie theater or at Twitch, where it's a giant contraption and you could get 1,000 different varieties of soda pop from your own machine. Wouldn't that be great? Anyway, Sad news. Madonna lost her brother over the weekend. He was just 63 years old. They have had a complicated relationship. You may want to know what he looked like. You could see some resemblance there. He was just 63 years old. Christopher Ciccioni died of cancer October 4th. His family confirmed to Us Magazine, surrounded by loved ones. And they, like many celebrities, sometimes they get along with family, sometimes they don't. It was on again, off again, on again, off again, and then he got sick, and then they reconciled, thank God. And some sad news there that she lost her brother over the weekend. Elsewhere in the news this morning, The Joker stumbling hard at the box office. Top movies at the box office this weekend. The Joker, Folie à Deux, came in at number one, took in $40 million, followed by The Wild Robot, Beetlejuice, Transformers 1, and Speak No Evil rounded out the top five. But The Joker 2 is getting panned. If you follow anyone on social media that is a movie review guru or anything like that, did you see the new Joker movie? Any Sunseekers, before we run, see the new Joker movie? Is what they're saying true, that it's a stinker? I'm thinking it drops out of the top five after this weekend. This is a thing with movies. Word gets around, and then people are like, no, I'll just wait. I have to admit, the trailer, when we played the trailer Saturday, it was a lot of music. There was a lot of dramatic music and him running around and acting wild and crazy, but the Joker sequel may not be worth the investment. The first Joker was planned to be a standalone film, not originally written to spawn any sequels. However, the immense success of the movie led to the next one. They had so much fun working on the movie, that was the inspiration for the second one. The director also shared how Joaquin Phoenix was only willing to return if he felt scared that it wouldn't work, which may have led to the risky move of turning the film into a jukebox musical. I'm very curious to see if the Sunseekers went. If you do go, let me know. I'd like to know if it's a stinker or not. Folks online are saying so far that it is. So you may want to just hold off on that one. Coming up in hour two of the show, we are just getting started. We'll take you to the World Testicle Cooking Competition. Oh, the drama, the intrigue. Who needs the Food Network when you've got the Tyler Glenn Show and the World Testicle Cooking Competition? That is coming up in hour two of the show. Not only that, dramatic footage out of Las Vegas this morning. On a Frontier Airlines flight, engine caught fire. Everyone's safe. The plane landed safely. We have got the footage for you coming up next hour. Also, teachers revealing the disturbing realities about students today, and we'll introduce you to Protein Diet Coke. It's the newest way to get some meal replacement in you and maybe, just maybe, get swole drinking Coke. Who would have thought? That's coming up in hour two. Friends on TikTok, we got to run. We're moving the party over to Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glenn Show. Have a great Monday. We'll see you again tomorrow for a Tasted Tuesday. Happy Tub Day, and we'll catch you again tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with us, having a Joe. See you for a Tuesday show. Take care. See you for a Tuesday show. See you for a Tuesday show. Come on over to Twitch. You can also watch online at TylerGlennShow.com, and you can get the podcast at TylerGlennShow.com or wherever you get your podcast.